Hi, this is Vicki Romaine with Cheerful Greetings, and today we're going to make a special card. Crafting gives you an opportunity to meet new people, not only online, but in your own neighborhood. And this card I'm going to make today is for someone who I met through crafting. Her style was entirely different in making cards. And one of the things she liked to do the most was to cut with a punch different shapes out using cards and scrap paper and anything she could find, especially if it was paper she didn't care for. And she would stamp them out and into different shapes. And each year, around Christmas time, we'd get a big envelope full of these hearts or other shapes that she had cut. And here are some that I still have. Here's some of the heart shape ones that I still have. And if you will notice, they are made from different kind of cards. Some of them are Christmas cards. Some of them are just greeting cards that really people were throwing away, and we cut shapes out of them. And she really enjoyed this. And I'm going to be using a couple of them today. Another thing she liked to do was to color, and she always welcomed receiving designs of something that she could sit down and spend hours coloring. So we were entirely different because I didn't have the patience to sit down and color all afternoon. So let's see about making us a card. I have a piece of cardstock here that's 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm putting it on my scorer. And I'll be scoring at one end at 2 1/8. Then I'm going to flip it around and score again at 2 1/8. And then folding the cardstock over on the scoring line. And then I'm burnishing it with my tool. I have two pieces of cardstock here that are 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. And the cardstock that I'm putting in the middle is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm putting that in the middle so that my sentiment will show up. I'm using Aleene's tacky glue. Now, another thing that Shirley liked to use was stickers, and I have some of her stickers that were given to me after she passed away. I'm going to use some of them on this card, and she had quite a few of them. And here's a sheet of ones with hearts that I'm going to be using. The problem is these aren't very sticky anymore, so they have a tendency to come off the cardstock. So we will fast forward this a little bit, and I'll get these stickers put on these two panels. Here we are. We have our stickers on the cardstock, and now I'm going to put them on permanently so that they will not come off in the form of an adhesive called Modge Podge. And you have to be careful when you put this on because you don't want to pull the stickers off as you put it on. So give your panel a complete covering of the Modge Podge and do both panels and let it dry thoroughly, and then come back and make a second coat on each panel. While my second coat of Modge Podge dries, I'm going to use my Aleene's glue again, and I am gluing a 1.5-inch square of white onto a 2-inch square of red cardstock. And I'm going to look for one of those cut or punched hearts that I really liked. Oh, here it is already. I already had it out. Now, I'm going to glue it to one a little larger to give it some dimension. And I was getting ready to glue this down when I noticed I had the white heart getting ready to go into the white square. So I pulled out another heart that was just a little larger, and I'm going to put the 2 smaller ones on top of it. Okay, let's put our card together. Our panels are dry, and the stickers should stay on. I'm going to use my Aleene's glue again and put the panels on. Now, using the Modge Podge was a solution I came up with. Then afterwards I thought, well, maybe I could have sent them through my Xyron. If you have any ideas of how to salvage your stickers, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I would love to hear about a solution to this if you have one that's different from mine, as I have quite a few of these stickers, and I'd like to be able to use them and not have them go to waste. Notice I'm only gluing one side of my square or my flap because only one side will be glued down. And there's my finished card. And here's another one that I made, almost identical, except the little hearts in the middle are different. I think Shirley would have liked this card, and I hope you do. If you will, please come back and see me next week and see what I have in store for you. And don't forget, on Saturdays, I'm doing a card challenge, and I'd love to have you join me. In the meantime, have a great crafting day. Bye.